The defense had really struggled, but after Sawyer Robertson and his offense went out and scored, they were able to get a big-time stop, ultimately win that game in overtime.
Into the end zone for a touchback. We are underway here in Waco, and we will see the Robertson, quick throw on the outside. Wilson wiggles down to around the 20. Listed as probable coming into this one. First and goal for the Bears, knocking on the door from inside the 3. It's Washington, hit at the goal line. All power. It's a touchdown.
It's a nice job by the offensive line up front. You're going to bring the tight end back across on the split zone, and that's just a nice physical run by Bryson Washington to get into the end zone. See it right here. Look it up front. I bet your number 68 does a nice job.
They fake to the back, sling it out, and Baylor is all over it. Tevin Williams, the fifth-year senior, throws a blanket on Bird, and it's a loss of 3.
It's the main reason they lost the game. They have to protect the ball. The ball is everything. For the Baylor defense, don't allow the Bulldogs' quick passing game to be effective. The Bulldog offense likes to spread you out and dink and dunk the ball down the field. The Baylor defense has to be tight in coverage and not allow.
Clean pocket for Robertson. He can spin it in a diving grab from Cole Wilson. His third catch already. That goes for 15.
He can come down with it, but nice hand grab.
And here comes the tempo. And the all-league running back, Washington. They flag him down shy of the 40-yard line. A gain of 23 on the quick hitter up the gut.
We're actually going to see from your right side of your screen, number 69, Sidney Fugard. He does a nice job pulling and getting that block to spring his running back, Bryson Washington, for that explosive run. It's an explosive run.
Baylor entered this game 71st in tempo. Coach Spavs said we have to be much faster on offense. Michael Trigg dancing for a gain of 3.
There's a bevy of calls that the offensive line and playmakers know that they can go to keep it up tempo.
Washington, a huge seam. Washington inside the 20. They wrestle him down at the 10. 31 yards. And Baylor's knocking on the door.
Nice pin and pull action you're going to see from your right side of your screen, number 69, Sidney Fugard. He does a nice job pulling and getting that block.
Play fake, one-on-one coverage, jump ball, flag is out, hits hauled in. Josh Cameron.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
The emotional leader of that wide receiver room with his third touchdown grab on the young season.
He's their big receiver. This is what we talked about earlier.
Baylor by 2 touchdowns. This is the third offensive possession for Samford. Running back gets tattooed. C.J. Evans decleated by Kylan Reed, an outside linebacker.
He does a nice job. You're going to see to the left of your screen. He walks up and disguises late and then adds a tackle for loss by Kylan Reed.
Second TFL in the early going. Evans twisting and corkscrewing out to the 35-yard line. A hard-earned run of 13 yards. Jenkins, the stopper in the secondary. Shoulder roll. Crittenton wings it to the boundary, and it's caught. Nick Creighton, a freshman. Samford 1 for 3 on third downs. Quarterback draw. And Crittenton runs into a wall. Jackie Marshall. Coaches say he's 90% healthy today. He comes up with the stop.
Watch the 2 defensive tackles in the middle really do work. Number 0, Jackie Marshall, and also number 9, Cooper Lons. They do a nice job knocking guys back. Jackie Marshall, you talked about it. He's only
Baylor had just 1 3-and-out last week against SMU, and this will set up 4th down. It's complete to Ashton Hawkins, but shy of the sticks. Crittenton, the seasoned vetted quarterback, staggers a bit and then completes it. Just drills in his fastball to the 31-yard line for a gain of 9.
Let's just continue to play our brand of football and let the chips fall where they may at the end of the game.
Some wiggle room for the tailback, Evans. A gain of 5, and it's a manageable 3rd down and 5 to gain for the Bulldogs. 4-man rush, guy in his face. Crittenden in trouble, pulls through a tackle, still on his feet.
What a
Makes
play.
a cut to get the 1st down. Empty backfield. Setting up the screen on the outside to the 50, Torrey Ward. Picks up a good chunk of 7 yards. It's 3rd down and 3 for Crittenden. The quarterback is laid back, not a real rah-rah vocal guy. He leads by example. He looks unfazed by the moment. On a stretch play, Evans' 1st down run, and the drive continues to march.
Explosive run because the defensive end goes up the field, opens up that B gap.
Crittenden whistles it wide open. Ward, real estate for the freshman. Knifing his way down to the 13-yard line. 29 yards through the air, the first explosive play we see from Samford in this first frame.
And the calmness of Quincy Crittenden. Some pressure off his left side. Watch how he pump fakes.
1st and 10 from the 12. Misdirection. The running back,
Double
Evans,
pass.
throwing it. It's a lollipop. Ward catches. Touchdown, Samford. It took forever for that ball to land in the breadbasket of the receiver. It's a 12-yard score.
You're going to see this. They're going to fake the run. They're going to throw this fake screen. And then the receiver, number 18, Torrey Ward, does a great job selling it. Faking the block on the screen and then going back. You talked about it, James. Lollipop ball. That ball was in the air forever. He had to go out there and catch it like a...
Back to the action. 1st and 10. Baylor from around its 30-yard line. Play action. Robertson has been efficient. He checks it down to the Alabama transfer, Kobe Prentice. That's a loss of a couple.
And dislodging that to make sure the receiver doesn't catch it.
And Perkins is an All-American corner at the FCS level, transferred from Fordham. Twist up front. Robertson bouncing in the pocket. Zips it. It is intercepted. And on the run, Samford angling out of bounds. LaShawn Young with the INT. And for Robertson, that is his first interception thrown on the season. 17-yard return.
And he didn't see him. They mugged at the line of scrimmage and dropped it.
2nd down and 8 at the Baylor 23 after an interception from the Samford defense. Slicing through the defense. Evans, he is a back. 1st and goal at the 10. Pressure off the edge, and Crittenden is buried. Swallowed up back at the 17. It's a Baylor sack. Imarion Winston, the Oregon transfer, his 2nd sack of the year.
Yeah, number 8, Caden Jenkins. He was the one that made an initial contact. You're going to see him blitzing from the left. The boundary corner blitz. He makes Crittenden step up, and then the rest of the Baylor Bears. He didn't even see the safety, right? He didn't look off LaShawn Young, and he gets the interception on the last drive.
Robinson, a passing down, checks it down to Washington, who has space and the 1st down. 100%. He comes to the sideline, checks out. Caden Knighton, the true freshman from Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, enters for Baylor. So they go to the air, and they find their tight end, Michael Trigg, who gets undercut after a gain of 11 to move the sticks. Robertson uncorks it. Coming back, Cameron, his favorite wideout, rumbling down to the 35. Pitch and catch, and it moves the chains.
And what I love was that Josh Cameron came back to the football, right? There's so many.
15-yard mark off. Washington probing, trying to get Skinny through the hole, pushing the pile. They have not blown it dead. A gain of 6 yards. 2nd down. Robertson, snap throw off the edge, and a freeway, and a touchdown for Kobe Prentice.
And right there, number 3, I believe it is, Niall Perkins. He's the outside corner. He has to keep contained on that. He tries to defeat that block on the screen and go inside, and that allows Kobe Prentice, who all he does is catch touchdowns for this Baylor offense. You're going to see it up top, number 3, all the way at the top of your...
We've seen a plethora of injuries already in this first half. Point of concern on both sides. 1st and 10, Samford, handoff. Evans roped down like a rodeo. Kendrick Simpkins making the tackle. It's a loss.
Yeah, Coach Miranda really loved this slot corner blitz. He's playing the nickel position right now. Kendrick Simpkins, in those man scenarios, he'll be beat sometimes, but there'll be times where he makes plays like that.
Robertson keeps it on the fake. Gets to the 30-yard line for a gain of 4. Nelson the stop. They just 50 yards through the air in this second frame. Robertson scanning, checks it down underneath. This is the freshman running back, Knighton, trying to get to the boundary. Stays in bounds. Clock continues to churn. He's down. On second down and 8. Knighton, patient run. The freshman with the balance, but he's giving up some ground, and he's tossed aside out of bounds at the 10. Second and goal at the 5-yard line. Washington gets the call. Hit at the 5. Look at the strength. The men among boys. And a touchdown. One of the toughest, most hard-earned 5-yard runs you'll see all weekend.
And it's a nice play design. They go to the power play right here, but they motion number 85, Matthew Klopfenstein. He does a nice job, and the right guard does a nice job pulling as well. You're going to see the guard pull. You're going to see the tight end motion here, and Washington get down.
Samford using all of that play clock, trying to get to halftime. Outside zone, Ken Cherry. Ball's on the turf. Crittenden twisting forward, and he gets slammed down. No gain on the play.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Robertson dropping to throw. Uncorks it deep. Open. It's reeled in at the 2-yard line by Hawkins. 36 yards.
This is a nice job by the offense.
The last 4 of the second quarter and the first 4 of the third quarter. And that has been on display here again as Knighton burrows into the end zone for a Baylor touchdown. In the first quarter, but Baylor hitting on all cylinders now before the half.
Yeah, you see Kelsey Johnson, number 12, coming from right to left. He tops down that defensive end on the split zone. And then you see Knighton, again, just physical right there. Head up with the linebacker, gets into the end zone. Or that's actually the safety train.
Major bounce back win over SMU last Saturday. Nobody's played a tougher schedule 2 weeks into the season than this team here.
Lost momentum with the turnovers. But like you said, we might be outmanned, but I want to see us go out here, continue to fight, compete, and just play a clean half.
Robertson retreating, and he is sacked back at the 41. Jaden Mosley. The pressure came from Woodward up the middle.
And when you look at this play, heavy play action pass, there's only one route going down the field.
Arkansas State. New quarterback in for Samford. They give the keys to the offense to this freshman who they really like, Brady Stober. He was a star in football and baseball, and it was a 34-yard run by the backup quarterback. Empty backfield. Here's the quarterback draw, and you see his burst as he picks up the first down and gives Samford some breathing room out beyond the 20. Robertson surveying the landscape. He hits Knighton, and Knighton gets belted. Hit at the ribs by Carson Sloan.
2 3 and outs.
Stober, the true freshman, has entered the game at quarterback for Samford, breaking tackles and pinballing upfield. Gibson gets beyond. Baylor offense has stalled a bit here in the second half. Just 4 net yards on their first 2 possessions of this third quarter. Pressure off the edge. Robertson feels the heat. Dances outside the pocket. He's an underrated runner. It's a first down carry. Missed tackle by Gaskins in the backfield, and that's good for 15 yards, which is a major point of emphasis for this tempo offense. Washington shot out of a cannon for a first down. Rumbles to the 45, a solid chunk of 12.
Right, big hole in the A-gap for Bryson Washington.
Washington plotting to venture into Samford territory. Weber and Nelson on the tackle to play in this third quarter. Washington looking for an alley, and he has it. Another gain of 6, but Washington still getting the bulk of the carries in this third quarter.
Sawyer Robertson.
This is the 8th play of this drive. 3rd series for Baylor in the second half. Still have the starters out there. Caleb Knighton last week and 3 more today. Dodds with fresh legs, churning to pick up 4 yards. Mosley the stopper. Robertson has thrown today, had none on the season coming in. And the freshman Stober goes to work, setting up the screen for Gibson. Different rushers today for Samford. Cherry picking his spots ahead for 2. Kyler Jordan, the stopper that time for the Bears defense. They have a lot of subs on the field defensively now. Robertson is still playing quarterback. We are in the late stages of this third quarter. Nobody is yet to score here in this second half. 4-yard pickup by Cherry in this second half, and 4 for 12 for the game. Stober trying to escape, and they track him down. Micah Gifford with the sack.
And James, that's the perfect word, tracking, because that's exactly what he did from his middle field safety position. He does a nice job on this ankle tackle.
Washington is the tailback on this series. Underneath, Cameron. A gain of 10.
Build some confidence in your quarterback after throwing an interception.
Up the middle comes Washington. Plows over left guard for a gain of 4. See if Baylor snaps it one more time before the end of the third, and they do, and it's Washington looking for a lane. Has a first down run.
This is the end of the third quarter.
Sawyer Robertson is still in at quarterback. Hands it off to Washington, trying to tear through the second level. Picks up a chunk of 11 yards. He's up. Now it's first down and 17. Robertson hits Brown coming back to the football, trying to redeem himself, and he picks up 15. Try to get back on the field. Up the gut, Michael Turner's first action of the season. They are really high on this freshman from North Richland Hills, Texas.
Yeah,
it's deep into this fourth frame. Robertson still at quarterback for Baylor. He has had all day to throw, a clean pocket time and time again, and he hits Lewis Brown. It's only the second time that Robertson has been hit all day. Samford has just 1 sack. Fade route to Brown. Put it on the money. 10-yard touchdown toss. Robertson's 3rd touchdown pass today. Our new score in Waco.
Touch pass from Sawyer Robertson to Lewis Brown to get the Bears on the scoreboard in the second half.
Against this Samford team, and he is on the sideline. New quarterback, the freshman Nate Bennett, hands it off to Knighton. No gain on the carry. Yeah, they said in practice he's either throwing a pick 6 or a touchdown. He can spin it. Reeled in for a gain of 11. He threw 2 passes as a true freshman last year. Was able to save his red shirt. Hands it off up the middle here. Good for a first down. Knighton with a hard-earned run. Really like Caden Knighton. Bennett play action. Bouncing on the balls of his feet. Lobs it towards the boundary as he checks it down to his running back to make it 4th down after a gain of 6.
I would say B- because on offense, right, you just weren't in rhythm at parts of the game. I mean, Sawyer Robertson was, I believe, leading the FBS in pass yards per game going into this game, and they just couldn't get the downfield passing game going. Like, him as a quarterback, you get in those scenarios where things aren't working out and then you start pressing a little bit. I love that he was able to calm down on that last drive, pass the ball around, and then find Lewis Brown for a big-time touchdown.
Against Sam Levitt, who a lot of people had before the season as maybe a Heisman contender, the quarterback at Arizona State.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice quarterback duel next week. Sawyer Robertson versus Sam Levitt. We'll see here for Arizona State.
Arizona State next Saturday, and then it's at Oklahoma State. Baylor does not have to leave the state of Texas. Our final score from Waco, Baylor 42, Samford 7. Baylor picked up 468 yards of total offense, equal balance, pass and rush, 245 through the air.